the shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Devontae Turpin now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. They'll begin on the ground with Akers.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Going right back to Akers.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And it's 3rd down.
You talk about this Washington defense.
And they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. Needed 13, and with a good spot, they got 13 and a 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, this Washington defense, Charles, terrific in the victory a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
But he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
And it is caught. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 33.
Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Second and 15.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
They've given some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 14.
Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
On second down, Connor looking for space. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up 1st and goal. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, and some nice running right there. That's what got them the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
Now back to throw.
And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll set up to throw.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
They were just trying to get their offense a little more room down near their own goal line, but this is just going to make things worse.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw from his end zone, Daniels. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Throwing on 1st down. Daniels. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Eckler now between the tackles. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, that run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. You look at this Cowboy defense.
They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, the head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to be looking at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
Escaping the pressure right.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. No score after one on EA Sports.
Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey.
Looking to throw. Daniels.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again. Daniels. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. From the left hash, this from 37. The kick by McManus is good. And it's 3-0 Washington. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
A terrific return there, 27 yards all told.
And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in the conference.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Ready.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
I like his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
19 Lions, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
On 1st and 10, Daniels. And for the right side here, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. And that last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000's a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question if he stays high.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready, ready?
Looking to throw on 2nd down, Daniels. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are able to widen their advantage. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead grows to 10-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. He'll find Lamb, that's complete. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I'll pick up with 2 yards. And the Cowboy first down.
He'll look to throw. Pass complete to Tolbert on the crossing route.
Complete to Kalen Tolbert. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. They're going to look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St. Juste. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there at 22.
That's good for Washington. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On 1st down, Daniels. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent game.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
He's got his target. That's complete. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead, and part of that can be attributed to their success on 3rd downs. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really open things up now with this 1st and goal.
Head the street. Head the street. Go.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
No question, he's so dangerous down here near the goal line. The safeties, they have to be involved in run support against a quarterback like this. And in turn, they're going to ask their teammates to be involved as well.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Touchdown, Washington.
A great play there as the first half is winding down.
And the Commanders will extend their lead here just before halftime.
McManus's point after is good, and that makes our score 17-0.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Going up top. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A very one-sided.
Bro, I've lost 3 games since I've been in this league. 3 games. I've lost the least amount of times since I've joined this league. What do you mean? I took them over, and then I lost like. Hell no, I won a Super Bowl.
Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top.
Yeah, you're not fast enough to keep up with him.
And they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, They've had some success in their past.
Bro, I already won a Super Bowl this year. I don't give a fuck about a Super Bowl.
They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have the control in this ball game and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it and try and win
I'm
this
hoping
ball
this
game.
works.
Throwing on first down. Daniels.
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought it was.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble.
Bro, me and Keyshawn not even in the same conference.
Just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
He's showing in a whole different conference than me. Like, what?
To throw on second down. Daniels.
There we go, Austin.
That's into the hands of Eckler. He's got this to the 30.
I thought he was a knee. Wait, did he? He didn't even get into the Super Bowl, bro. You just out here chatting. He didn't even make a Super Bowl.
Right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard.
Bro, this nigga was in here talking shit, and I was like, I bet you about to win the Super Bowl then. Nah, nigga lost. I was like, nigga, you wasted my time.
And now an audible here into something else.
That man pissed me off. Bro, I lost because like Austin Eckler got the first down and they got pushed backwards on some dumb animation, and that's how I lost.
Gonna get it again on second down. And he'll take it down.
My man got the first down, but he landed on his teammate and then fucking got pushed back, and the game said, "Yeah, that's valid." I was like, "All right, can't really fight that."
Despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from
Oh my God,
that
fucking
would help open up this offense and widen this margin.
yeah, I was gonna win that shit. I was gonna go for 2.
On 1st and 10, Daniels.
Oh.
And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
What?
They don't get the hookup there, but you really have
That nigga was not even in position.
throwing the football these last
Like, how?
That's the perfect word for it.
Man ran down,
70% or
and I threw the ball over his fucking. Alright, I guess I got a high point that. Like, that's fucking stupid as hell.
I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
I had him.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
I shouldn't have. Man, I should have just ran a different play.
For the 8th play of the drive. Now a shotgun.
And then Micah Parsons. Love it.
Micah Parsons. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. The kick by McManus is good, and that will extend their lead even further. And they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building.
Bro, yo, how, like,
points or 3 points. Take everything you can get.
but then Jonathan Allen can't be breaking through fucking 70 overalls and shit. Like, there's like three offensive linemen in the league that can stop Jonathan Allen one-on-one, and apparently not in this game. It's every fucking linebacker or every fucking lineman. Like, come on.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. On first down, they'll start out with Akers, and he'll
Like,
get this just across the 25-yard line.
If that's Zach Martin blocking Jonathan Allen, I ain't really gonna argue with it, bro. The fucking number 51, if number 51 is fucking blocking Jonathan Allen, bro. I'm not hearing this shit.
They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
Actually, now that I said that, let me see.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And
Move Jonathan Allen around real quick.
Where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to
Good job, Duggar.
For the third time thus far. It's Kyler Duggar who picks him.
And then I had Jeremy, bro. Jeremy Chin had a breakout. Fucking gets hurt. Like whatever. Yeah, I got it. I'll just take a fucking loss. And he got hurt during his breakout game. Whatever.
Digging in our second half blowout
It
material.
looked like he's shading to the outside.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
And I watch Micah Parsons is about to fucking blow up my whole fucking line. Get the fucking end zone, Jaden. Good shit.
Washington. A great effort there. Keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point.
Also, I ain't gonna lie, I saw the Bobby Wagner X Factor, and I was upset at it.
After the touchdown, here's
But then that man started eating, and I was like, I ain't even. I just left him in coverage, and he was just doing whatever the fuck he wanted. I was like, you know what? I was like, that man could just do whatever the fuck he wants. I just left him alone. He did whatever he wanted. I ain't care. Man, that man Bobby a dog.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic?
Oh, fuck, wrong play.
Over to their final destination?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better
Ooh.
team is in this one. And in a league that we talk about,
Where is my purple that is supposed to be playing that?
watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw.
He actually still threw that. He actually still threw that.
Almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 34.
I didn't fully commit because I was like, he don't got the balls to throw that. I respect that. I respect that like a motherfucker.
I go aerial attack.
I did not think he threw that.
And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Why can't I change my play? I can't even change. Okay, I can't change my play now. Love it.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
I didn't even. It works out, but.
And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
It worked out, but like I didn't even want to run that play.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated.
Another dude here?
Last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills.
Bro, where is this for my opponents, bro? It's always my players get hurt.
And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On 2nd down, here's the option. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he gets to the backfield.
We hold the blocks until Daniels runs up. Yeah. Nah.
After this break, you're watching the
It's not. It's This was whatever his name is. This is whatever his name is league, bro. Bro had on practice injuries and fucking Jonathan Allen gets hurt in practice.
This will be 3rd and 6.
Deron Bland's over there. Okay.
Back to throw. Daniels. And that is incomplete. The CD there.
We'll get back in the game.
They're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun.
It'll be fine.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, You
I
can
think I almost threw
continue
a
to do
pick on
what
that
you
play
want to
anyways.
do. It's up to the other team
Bro,
to make
look,
you change
look
how
at
you
my
do
play.
things.
How you getting blocked like
Continue to
this?
throw it around until stopped.
6-yard return after a punt
Hey,
on
Danny,
48.
I
The
don't know
Cowboys will
his,
take over
I don't know his
the
fucking
football
name.
with a first
25, the
and
corner.
10.
That man's a dog. That man been holding it down for me. I don't know his name.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And to the 42-yard
You know what?
line
Hold
here
on.
and brought down there. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he'll get it out to
Jonathan Allen gets into the backfield and doesn't know what the fuck to do after. Yes, love it.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
Well, I wish this staff luck as they try to find positives about this performance by their offense as we move through the early part of the fourth quarter. That sack, the latest example. Down by a boatload, this offense simply can't keep up.
Good comeback route.
The quarterback is still taking hits. I get the backups in there.
Bro, I need, what is his name? Saint, what is that, St. Juice?
Afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Yeah, is that Benjamin St. Juice?
Perhaps
Man's a fucking monster.
Lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants him to finish this one out.
Give me that.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Oh.
Return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Like, can I get a block?
Ready, set. 19 Lions. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Rebels. 18 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Ready.
On first down, Daniels.
Oh my God. Look at Marquise Bell.
Back around the 28. Marquise Bell coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
79 Broncos. Warriors 70. Go.
Looking to throw. Daniels.
My God, Micah.
Got him again.
Fucking Christ, this nigga, man.
His 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
Let's go.
Now 3rd down and very long. Up the middle with Eckler. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
Did I miss this shit? Alright, we cool.
The kick by McManus is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the 4th quarter.
And a big deficit, Charles, but they move the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board. So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd and 1. And my goodness, another interception. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They started on the ground with Eckler, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Second and 11. Once more, here's Eckler. There he goes, right side. Still on his feet. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Now McManus for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Commanders 37, Cowboys nothing.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the 4th quarter, facing the big deficit. Just silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like one possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Commanders are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And they will take a knee here.
Let's go now.
For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. You didn't allow any points, and you put up a bunch of points. What an effort.
And, Brandon, I just have to ask you, that's all the stuff that we saw happen today. Those are statistics, numbers, the whole deal. But my question is, how does one team come ready to play and the other one, obviously, not ready at all?
Boy, I mean, I obviously don't have an answer to that, but that was the story from the get-go. One side was awake and ready, and the other just seemed asleep. So for the Commanders, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they'll get another home date next week as the Browns will come